Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome co-op action roguelike Raiders of Blackveil. I've got a bit of a fun one for you today, guys. But before we get into that, in last episode, in case you missed it, we played as Draxil, and we went in with a full inventory of coins. And we went nuts spending all our money at a shop. 4,000 coins. We ended up getting instant 10 levels in, I think it was Druid, and loads of duo blessings. So yeah, if you want to see a nuts run, then do go check out my previous video. But for today, we're going to be playing as Ironhorn. Now, before I get into the run breakdown, pre-run setup, there will be chapters in the video and timestamps in the description below, so if you want to skip ahead to the start of the run, then feel free. But yeah, we're going to be doing something pretty similar to last run this time. Oh, I tell you what, I'd totally forgotten. Right, while I explain what we're doing, we'll make some reroll tokens. Basically, we will be going in once again with a full cash stack. So all of this loot area here will be filled up with coins, but we're going to avoid every single shot and just gamble. So we're going to see how good just using the PERK gambling machine is, and use it, seeing how good getting the stat boost gamble machine is. Right, what do we want to take with us? Let's take 2 lots of bandages, 6 keys, 12 rerolls, sure. And where's the money? Look at all this cash. I'm rich. If only I could say the same thing in real life. Right. That is a full cash stack. So, really, because I know we're gambling today, not really going for any specific class, because it's hard, well, it's impossible to tell what you're going to get from the gambling machines. So gear wise, we've just got pretty much my best statted gear. So Ironhorn's Guard Fist gives us armor damage reduction, 2 max armor plate, 64 health, 67% taunt damage bonus, some enraged damage bonus, more damage reduction, but the most important thing here is battle hardened. For each armor plate, gain 10 attack damage and 150 max health. So with that in mind, so we get +2 max armor plates from this. The gloves here give us an extra max armor plate and make us immune to burn effects, give us a ton of extra health, some taunt damage bonus, and more armor damage reduction. So we are going tanky, but this is going to scale our damage and health. Then we've got Chest of the Berserker, mainly there for better loot rarity and defensive cooldown. We got Chained Foot Guards to give us more max health, even more damage reduction, more movement speed, more attack damage, more dash cooldown, more poison damage. But the most important thing with this character is dash pulls 4 nearby enemies, can trigger once every 5 seconds. So what we're going to be doing is dashing to drag enemies towards us, and then using our offensive ability, which is Whirlwind, to hopefully take them all down. Then we got Ring of Preciousness, once again for better loot rarity, extra ability power. The burn damage and freeze damage is pretty irrelevant, but offensive damage is nice. And, well, I say burn damage and freeze damage is irrelevant, but we don't know because we're going to be going random. So maybe we get some mage points, maybe we don't. 60.6% root damage as well. And then finally we've got Pendant of the Inner Wrath for 8.8 attack damage, 68.8% enraged damage, even more armor damage reduction, and extra max health with the unique trait while at max armor plates. Attack has a 50% chance to cause a big shockwave, dealing 40 damage. So we're basically scaling off armor. We got a lot of stuff that triggers off armor. Let's just check the shop. We don't have anything in the shop. All right. Let's get stuck right into it. We'll go to the meat factory first. I feel, I don't know if you guys have had the same experience as me, but the meat factory for me seems to pretty much always offer a lot more of the random gambling machines. Oh, I forget that we chuff in, have a full inventory, don't we? Do we reroll here? I don't even think we do. Let's just pick up Assassin. Attack has a 15% chance to throw a shuriken. Agile makes dash grant 10% crit chance. That could be good. And then Poison Dagger. Killing an enemy throws a Poison Dagger. I think I like crit chance. Because remember, our dash pulls enemies towards us. So the crit chance has super synergy with an item that we've got equipped. Poison Dagger as well, I think. Killing an enemy throws a Poison Dagger is pretty good. Rank 2 of Assassin gives our attack a 25% chance to throw a Poison Dagger, and poison deals damage over time up to 25 stacks. Do we go more crit chance or more attack damage? Let's go for some crit chance. I don't think most of our damage will be coming from our basic attack, so we'll probably still get a lot of... The thing is, right, okay, so the reason why I didn't take attack damage there, part of the reason is because of the equipment that we've got on, we gain way more attack damage for each armor plate than the 5 attack damage we'd have got from getting that rune. So it's like not massively worth it, whereas crit chance is a little bit harder to come by. Perk time. We want to see a perk machine ASAP. Let's get that charge attack. Ooh, do you know what? I'll go for warrior here. Can we get more pull? Special pulls distant enemies. Don't know if I care about that, to be honest. Come closer. Attack has a 15% chance to pull a distant enemy. I do like that. And fearless. Killing an elite enemy grants 3 stacks of fury. Let's get come closer. I want as much pull as possible, I think. Having a full inventory. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we go for here. We can't pick it up anyway. Oh, hello, hello. That's a gamba machine, but I think that's equipment. If I remember rightly. Let's punch these guys, and they're done. Stat booster. We're going to open this, see what we can get out of it. Right, there's some money in here. All right, we'll do a couple of spins on the stat booster. Damage reductions, very nice. More max health. And bleed damage. Okay. Let's keep spending here. We'll get more extra stats. Cooldown reductions, fantastic. Don't think we can pick any of this stuff up. We still can't pick up those coins. Okay. That means we want another stat booster. We'll go again. 25 ability power. And pick up the last bit of coinage on the ground and let's head on. We've got a full inventory of black coins, so there's no point in taking it as a reward. And we're constantly pulling guys in. It's kind of crazy. Make sure we keep away from the fire. I do want Guardian here, because Guardian gives us armor plates, and we scale massively off armor plates. I may even re-roll for some armor plates. Steady, here we go. When entering an arena, everyone is granted 2 armor plates. Yeah. And then we get our ult earthquake. We're going for mysteries. Mysteries can give us a gamba room. That's what we're looking out for. Ooh, okay. That is interesting. Health sacrifice. Monk for more poison damage. Priest and max health. I'll take Guardian. When an armor plate is destroyed, heal 30. Yeah. We're rank 2 in Guardian now, so defense grants an armor plate. That's fantastic. Can we get another? I don't think we'll do that. We don't want any more black coins. Not yet, anyway. We'll probably be hitting as many mystery locations as possible. Just to try and get that gamba room. As soon as we find a perk gambling machine, we'll be off to the races. Especially if we can get one that's with a money gambling machine. Yeah, I think we go more Guardian here. Ooh, a legendary. Revive instantly on death. This perk will be destroyed after use. As much as I like that, I think the defense charge is actually better. Riposte gives us 35 attack damage whenever an armor plate is destroyed. Yeah, I think we go for an extra defensive. It's really hard to say no to that with this character. Let's get our whirlwind up, our offensive, bumping up that damage. We've got a smuggler. Do we actually have anything to smuggle? I'm not entirely sure we do, you know. Doesn't look like it. Mini-boss for cooldown reduction. Yeah, let's go. Any cooldown reduction's great. Oh, and it's these bozos. Alright, lads. What you got? I don't like the bleeding. The bleeding sucks. We got to try and take him out roughly the same time. Can we do it? Oh, he went invincible. Unbelievable. We got hardly any time then. But they're done. Oh, can we not? You know what? Let's use a bandage. To pick up a bandage. And we get 10% cooldown reduction. Look at all the goodies on the floor. Oh, there's another bandage. Give me a bandage. There we go. How much money is actually there? 54. How is my inventory full? Ah. That's how. It's a bit frustrating. Do you know what? Actually, let's drop a 200. Pick up this crap. There we go. Now we're at a full stack. Full stack of money. Had to do a little bit of changing around. Right, I said we won't go to the shop. We're going to avoid the shop. That does mean that we're going for a black coin here, which yeah, not the best when we don't have any space to get any more. But we'll be fine. We're looking out for those mysteries. The mystery rooms. Hopefully they'll be coming up. Gonna ult these guys because I can. And since we get an extra, or we have an extra defensive charge, I think we should probably put a level into it, increasing its base damage and reducing its cooldown. Elite. Nah, we just go perk. Come on, where are the Gamba rooms? We got a Gamba over here. That's not perks though, is it? I don't think it is. We do get more money. Is it an equipment gambling machine? Oh, there's no way. Alrighty. Let's get some priest action. Attack has a 25% chance to spawn a healing orb. Dash spawns a healing orb. Or special blesses you. I like blessing. Blessing's pretty damn good. Right. I'm pretty sure this is equipment. No, it's perk. Ooh, okay. It's time, guys. And just to let you guys know, I'm going to leave everything on the floor because I'm going to make a thumbnail out of this. Unless we get absolutely screwed. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Right. I'm going to do a little bit of gambling. I kind of don't want to pick up the scrap, if I'm honest. I wonder if it's just like a flat roll for your chance to win or lose, or if the gambling machines share some sort of calculation to figure out whether you win or lose. We're almost back up to 4K. Let's get some more perks. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go down to 1K and then we'll gamble a little bit more on our money. Maybe 1.5K. Then we'll do a little bit more gambling. Wow, I'm getting so unlucky here. God damn. This is brutal. Completely insane. Does it run out? It must run out. Okay. I should have really looked at those perks. Oof. Right, we're winning over here. I'll go one more time on the gamble. What did we actually get? We got defense freezes nearby enemies. Killing an enemy has a 20% chance to trigger enrage. And dash grants fury. Attack has a 15% chance to punch a nearby enemy. Right, if this fails, then... yeah, I think it can't succeed all the time, maybe? Let's go for mystery. Maybe we can get another gambling room. Yes, we did. Amazing. Incredible. Ring of power. Okay, we're just going to have to pick them up. I'm not going to be able to get my lovely screenshot. Anyway, Ring of Power dash creates a small area on the ground that grants 100 ability power. And riposte when an armor plate is destroyed, gain 35 attack damage. For 5 seconds, I think it was. Curse offense now applies curse. Right, let's get some money. Dude, I'm so fucking unlucky at these. It's unbelievable. That's why I like going to the shop. I feel like you get a much bigger power spike going to the shop. Nope. Go on. Give us some more. Double perk. Don't know how many's in here. Oh, more double perkage. More double perkage. Oh, yes, we're getting a load. I think I might have just got insanely unlucky on the last room. We're back over 1,000. It's our last shot. Okay. Oh, more wins. Sick. Maybe I will get my screenshot after all. We're spending all our money. Oh no. Can't pick any more up. Hell yeah. Come on. No, that was our last one. Right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read all these, but Siphon for each cursed enemy grant 30 ability power. I'll go over the bonuses we get for when we fully picked everything up. Death Ritual, killing an enemy has a 25% chance to summon a minion. Shuriken Mania, critical strikes now throw a shuriken. Vindicator defense resets the cooldown of offense. Wonderful. Entangle, periodically root a nearby enemy. PERK already owned. Okay. Heal Seekers, dash spawns a healing orb. Starfall, defense creates a small area on the ground where stars fall on enemies inside, dealing 50 damage. Orbit, while enraged, a star spins around you, dealing 40 damage. PERK already owned. Deadly Venom, killing a poison enemy throws a stunning hammer. Muscle, attack has a 25% chance to knock back enemies. We can't pick either of them up. Enrage, special triggers Enrage. Retaliation, when an armor plate is destroyed, deal damage around you and taunt nearby enemies. Serenity, offense triggers Zen. Toxicologist gains 75% increased poison damage. Oh, we got 3 perks we already owned. That is a little bit unfortunate. But we're rank 2 in Mage, which means our attack has a 13% chance to shoot a burning or chilling missile. Chill reduces enemy speed by 20% up to 4 stacks. At max stacks, it freezes an enemy, and then when they're frozen, the next attack or ability deals 50% increased damage and shatters them. Burn deals a high damage over time, up to 7 stacks. At max stacks, triggers flash burnout, dealing instant damage and clearing all stacks. We got rank 3 of Warlock, which means we get damage against an enemy. Has a 25% chance to cast a Curse Bolt. Curse is a debuff that deals delayed damage up to 10 stacks. Rank 3 of Priest means our defense blesses us and allies, but that's irrelevant. Bless increases the damage of your next attack by 120%. We got a nice little like equal spreading here. Monk, rank 2, special triggers Zen. We got rank 6 of Assassin. At rank 4, we gain a quest to take no damage in an arena, and when we do, we get plus 10 attack damage. And then at rank 6, poisoned enemies take 25% increased damage. We got rank 3 of Warrior, which gives us attack as a 25% chance to throw a bleeding axe. Bleed is a dot that adds 25% of the triggering hit's damage. And then we've got rank 7 of Guardian. So at rank 4, we get, when an armor plate is destroyed, permanently gain 10 max health. And then at rank 6, you can now have 2 additional armor plates. We also have Druid. At rank 2, damage against an enemy is a 25% chance to root it. Rooting immobilizes the enemy and deals damage and prevents their movement. And at rank 4, when clearing an arena, permanently gain plus 2 attack damage and 10 ability power. I wish I could pick these up, but we can't. Let's get stat boosters. I think we'll only be able to afford one here. 25 ability power is nice. We don't really want equipment. We don't need true healing. So let's go for max health. All right, we'll see what it's like going wide. If we actually are dealing good damage. Okay. We got stuff going on. We got a load of projectiles coming off us. I think I want to upgrade our defense, because we do a lot of stuff with our defensive ability. Giving us armor plates, mainly. Ooh, double perk for a super elite. Bleeding dagger and protectors are the modifiers. You pretty much always want to go for double perkage. Alright, Mr. Super Elite. What you got going for us? Okay, that guy got annihilated. Good to see. Can we get some more armor plates, perchance? They just immediately get popped. It is reducing our damage because we scale off having armor plates. Granted, it does a huge burst of damage when we do pop our armor plates. They explode. Let's fully upgrade our shield block so it deals 255 base damage and has an 8.7 second cooldown. Get that Guardian up some more. Demoralized, taunted enemies deal 30% less damage to you. Defiant, when damage taken, gain fury. And cold command, taunted enemies are now chilled. We can choose two of them here, so let's get demoralized and defiant. Fury increases the damage and speed of your next attack by 75% and 60%, and taunt makes enemies take 20% increased damage and are forced to attack you. We got our warrior to rank 4, so killing a bleeding enemy permanently grants 1% bleed damage. We one rank off Guardian, which is going to be rank 10 Guardian, sorry, which is going to be a massive power spike because it'll mean we get 15% of our max health as attack damage. We got 1.2k max health. Oh, another double perk. I don't think I've ever seen a super elite, like, in a row. 2 super elites in a row. Just hide in the corner. We don't want to be hit by laser beams if we can avoid it. Go for the healing super elite, absolutely. Bonk 'em. Then we go for the book. Alright. We still got more books. I would quite like a little bit more pull. Pull seems to be doing us pretty well. We upgrade our ult here, I think. Yeah. Look at that damage increase. Doubles the damage and then some. More warrior? Or do we reroll for Guardian? I think we might reroll for Guardian here. There we go. Thankfully we only needed one reroll. Armor up when damage taken, 50% chance to grant an armor plate. That's insane. Hammer, dash throws a stunning hammer, also pretty good. Frost punch, attack on a frozen enemy, shoots a chilling missile. Dunno how good that is. That will get us no extra things in mage. Let's get a stunning hammer instead then. We are now rank 11 in Guardian, which means we get that attack damage bonus, 15% of your max health. We are doing a shop free run. So let's go for a perk. I will be trying to push as far as I can as well, which means when we get into loops, hopefully we'll get into loops, we should do. But yeah, it means I may be avoiding mini-bosses, because if any of you have caught my previous videos, yeah, I have been getting my ass kicked on like loop 2 against mini-bosses. Let's pick up Guardian stuff here. Corrosive metal defense throws a stunning hammer, and stun now applies poison. I like the sound of that. Molten armor, while having armor, dash shoots away forward and burns enemies. Don't really care about that, to be honest. Cascade, stunning an enemy has 20% chance to throw a stunning hammer. I think we're actually going to go for the corrosive metal here. Anything that triggers off defense being used is the way we want to go. And to smuggle. Although I don't know if we've got much to smuggle. Oh, we want to keep that money. Yep. Big smuggles. Alright, we're going for the mini-boss here. We want the coins. So we can do more gambling. It's going to be the handle dude, yeah. Annihilated. Good to see. Let's get all that money. 666 coins now. Are we cursed or are we blessed? We get some gambler machines. I want money gambling machines just because I'd like to have over 1,000 coins. We will probably be going for coins as much as possible, so we can gamble more. Oh shit, didn't mean to press that button. That was my bad. Let's bump our whirlwind up, increasing the base damage to 470 and reducing the cooldown to 10.7 seconds. Let's open up this chest. Was that worth it? Probably not. Attack speed? Yeah. We're going to hit as many super elites as we can, I think. Early on, it's good to leverage our early game power to get stat boosts. Did they just get rid of all of our... No, they didn't. Ooh, that's good. I thought they got rid of all of our armor. But we got lucky there. There's a big chest. I see a big chest. Is that the room? Oh no. We got more guys. We are pretty much annihilating them. As is to be expected. More whirlwind, sure. Get another bandage. 8% attack speed. Is there any point in picking up these green boots? I guess it's something to send back to base. There wasn't a... yeah, I don't really want to open that small chest. Looks like it's boss time. Piggy piggy. We've still got 10 rerolls. Yeah, let's just extract. We got a load of bandages, so a health sack room is actually going to be pretty damn good for us. I don't think she's long for this world, I'm going to be honest. Bye-bye. Yeah. We're continuing on, let's go. We get a double perk at the end of this room, so... And the end of the room came chuffing quickly. I think I actually want more assassin. Get some more poison going. Shurizen, when in Zen, throw 2 shurikens. Kung Fu, while Zen is active, gain 15% crit chance. And Duel, killing an enemy taunted grants you 2% crit strike damage to a maximum of 200%. think we go crit chance, crit damage. Yeah. Assassin is now rank 9, which gives us 10% crit chance and 40 crit damage. When we get it to 10, our crit strikes with attack have a 50% chance to trigger twice. That obviously is huge. Going for scrap. I've got an absolute ton of those crystals back at base, and I actually use scrap. What's left? Oh, that was everything. Okay. Let's get this perk. I do feel like on this stage it's rarer to find gambling machines just in the stage. You kind of have to go to a mystery room for it. I think we probably want to grab Assassin here. There we go, so we can get to rank 10 and get that extra crit chance. Infected wound, bleeding enemies are periodically poisoned. I do like the sound of that. Rupture attacks a 15% chance to spawn a blade that spins around you and apply 2 stacks of bleed. I also like that. And envenom, pull now applies 3 stacks of poison. I like all of these, but I think we want bleed. Let's get rupture. Now we've got crit strikes with attack have a 50% chance to trigger twice. I'm actually going to go for coins here. In preparation, hopefully, for a gambling machine. Oh, and we get a nice big chest there. Lovely. Whirlwind's fully upgraded. Defense is fully upgraded. Let's fully upgrade our punch. More bandages and keys. You know what? I'm actually just going to go for perk there. I think we've got enough money. Enough money to start the ball rolling at least. We should be able to get a few perks with 1.5k. There's Assassin again. You know what? Sure, let's get more Assassin. Get some duos. 10% attack speed with rapid strike. Toxic punch. Dash punches nearby poisoned enemies. Or precision. 6% crit chance. I think we just want the crit chance. And there's mystery. Come on, be the correct room. I'll also take health sacrifice. Yes, it's a gambling room. Sweet. We gamba. Come on, game, don't do this to me. We have to win at some point, right? Okay, let's get some perks. We're going to pick them up one at a time this time, because before, when we didn't pick them up, we got duplicates. Scorpio attacks against taunted enemies, poisons them. Ring of Mercy, defense creates a small area on the ground that grants 125 healing power and heals everyone inside. That's incredible. Priest leveled up to rank 4, which means while in combat, blesses permanently grant 1% blessed attack damage. Hellstorm even, cursing an enemy has a 25% chance to cause a burning meteor to fall on it. And we got rank 4 of Warlock. Killing a cursed enemy permanently grants 2 max health and 2 ability power. Infected wound. Bleeding enemies are periodically poisoned. Fantastic. Warrior ranked up to 6. Bleeds deal 100% increased damage to moving enemies. I think that counts if we pull an enemy. They're counted as moving. Alright, let's try and get some money. No. No. Alright, we're spending all our money on stat boosts. More damage reduction. More bless damage. That was a reasonable room. Going perk this time. Let's see what we can do. 2k damage in a hit there. I think we just want to immediately start getting enemies spawning. Because we got great AoE. We got so many projectiles just coming off us. There we go. Lovely jubbly. I think we'll go for mage here because it'll get us to rank 4 mage. Combustion, burning an enemy that is already burning has a 25% chance to trigger an explosion. I do like that. Firemaster, deal 1000 burn damage to gain 150 increased burn damage. And Frost Punch, attack on a frozen enemy shoots a chilling missile. Let's go for combustion. Let's get some explosions going. And rank 4 in mage gives us killing an enemy permanently grants 1 ability power. So we're going to be on the lookout for rooms that just have a ton of small enemies. Now, one of the mystery rooms can give us that. I've had it before where it's spawned an absolute ton of... was it the candle? Yeah, loads of little candle guys in a mystery room. We got so many bandages. I really need a health sacrifice room. Crit chance. Yeah, we're going for it. Do I ever heed my warning about mini bosses? Nah. Loop 2. Loop 2 will stop doing mini bosses, I swear. Depends how powerful I think I feel. I always feel a lot more powerful than I am, but yeah. It's cause when you start getting into the higher loops, enemies can just like one-shot you from nowhere. But yeah, we're avoiding shops. No chance. Mr. Shopkeeper, you've been good to us, but maybe a bit too good to us. We're becoming a bit codependent on you. I need to stand on my own 2 feet by feeding my gamba addiction. Alright, last wave. Nope. Oh my god, so many explosions. We're up to a massive... Oh, 400 coins, okay. I was going to be sarcastic there and say 88, but I forgot that the reward for the room was coins. So, that taught me, didn't it? Right. We got 842 base damage on our attack now. I don't think we go for these. Let's go for mystery. We don't really want equipment. Yay. I do like chest rooms. But I was hoping for a health sacrifice room. Someday, I'm sure we'll get one. Just today is not that day. Attack speed. Yeah, we go for the normal elite here. Attack speed is probably the most valuable thing to us from all of those rewards. Oh, we got speedy enemies as well. I don't know how much that's going to matter, in all honesty. I would love that money, though. Alright, buddy. How you doing? Time to die. And then let's get this show on the road. Is the money up there that I missed? No. Oh. We're critting a surprising amount, you know. Not sure what our actual crit chance is after we dash, because we get 10% extra crit chance after we dash. So, ooh, let's upgrade our ult even more. Tripling the damage from 3.8k to 11.4k and reducing the cooldown to 50.8 seconds. We don't need true healing, so we go for a little bit of extra max HP. Never hurt anyone really, did it? Alright, snipers, I see ya. I want to say I respect you, but we've got so much stuff flying off us when we hit enemies, and we pull snipers towards us, that I'm not sure we need to respect snipers with this build. Fully upgrade our punch, I think, bringing the base damage up to 1079. That is a big old hefty punch we have. I mean, it makes sense. Look at the crazy ass gauntlets he's got on. Movement speed. I do respect movement speed, but not as much on this character because we've got an ability that essentially makes us invulnerable to damage. No, well, not essentially, it literally makes us invulnerable to damage. So let's go for mystery. We got a couple of good things we can get in the mystery. We got Gamba. Sweet. Let's do it. First, we want to try and get a little bit more money, though. Come on. Let's get some perks now. Root Lash, taunting an enemy, shoots 5 spikes at nearby enemies. We have rank 6 on Druid, which gives us, while enraged, gain 20% max health. That is going to be mahoosive for us, considering we gain attack damage based on our max health, thanks to Guardian. 15% of our max health as attack damage, so if we gain 20% more max health while we're enraged, that is a big increase in our damage. Critical shock, crit strikes with attack of a 50% chance to shock for 75 damage. Monk is rank 4 now, so killing an enemy while in Zen while Zen is active permanently grants 1% Zen duration. How much money do we have? Enough to do this a couple of times. Sick. Hold command, taunted enemies are now chilled. Let's try and get some more money. Okay. And we'll do this a couple of times. Deadly Streak. Killing an enemy spawns a poison dagger that spins around you. Love it. Nice, and we get double trouble here. Hammer in the Slammer. Attackers a 20% chance to throw a stunning hammer. And fair warning, taunting an enemy throws a bleeding axe. We're going one more time. Hey, we got it. Ooh, we get a mythic as well. Frostfire Barrage. Attack on a burning or chilled enemy, shoots a burning missile or chilling missile. That is huge, actually. Magic Armor. When an armor plate is destroyed, gains 60 ability power for 5 seconds. We are rank 7 in Mage, which means chill and burn duration is increased by 50%. Let's get some stat boosts as well. Maybe we can get a couple. 20% poison damage and 4% attack speed. Hell yeah, we got 2.7k health. That's without being in enraged as well, where we get 20% more max HP. We should be pretty tanky. Send you all back, I think. What's worth more? That's worth more. We still super want a health sacrifice room. Ability power or money? I'm actually going to go for ability power. I think we can demolish this boss. We are alarm level 60. Wow. That's more bandages. We got 13 bandages. Is that enough yet? It's never enough, is it? Nope. Stay away from me shop. Whatever is offered to us in this perk machine, I think we're going to take whatever is has an odd number or is the closest to getting an extra rank up. Unless it's Guardian, in which case I'll probably take Guardian. Guardian does amazing scaling stuff for us. We barely even have to move because of the pulls. We're just pulling enemies towards us and annihilating them. Oh, okay. I think it's only Rocket Stampede we can level up now, increasing the base damage and reducing its cooldown. Let's see. Sure, we'll get more mage. I kind of want rank 10 in everything. Pyromancers. Summon minions have a 25% chance to burn. Back to Hell. Summon minions shoot a burning missile on death, or cold death. When curse triggers, shoot a burning missile. Let's just do Pyromancers. Mage is now rank 8, which means everyone gains 150 ability power. Hell, yeah. We don't need healing, so let's go for health. 55 max health. Granted, it isn't actually that much for us, but, you know, every little helps. Or so they say. We just keep whomping. There will get to a point where our alarm level becomes high enough that enemies are no longer, like, just melting like they are at the moment. And that will worry me a little bit. It's boss time. Alright, Les. Let's give you all this crap. Yeah, sure. The good thing for Loop 2 is that we've got so many bandages that even if we do get injured, we should be alright. At least for a little while. Yeah, basic attack is our best form of damage. By far. Come on. Pop your head back up, lad. I've got some punching to do. And he's dead. Beautiful. We continue on into loop numero dos. Do we use our rerolls? We got Guardian, so probably not. We should be able to get... Well, we get a Legendary. Oh my god. Do we want to explode our armor plates? That is a bit scary. Living Spirits. Taunting a rooted enemy grants 15% movement speed for 3 seconds and heals. Boom Boom. Defense causes each armor plate to explode, dealing high damage. I think this is going to be a certified boss killer. We'll pick that up. It's also very dangerous, but you know what? With Saviour, where Ultimate grants everyone max armor plates, we should be fine. Hopefully. More max health or movement speed? I think health is probably best for this character. We do have to watch out, though. Oh, was that the entire room? Okay. Is there a chest up there? Don't think there is. Let's get this perk. I'm probably going to be prioritizing money now, I think. Not really using our abilities. Let's go for some more mage. Try and get that up to rank 10. Intellect Blessing. Your blessings grant 50 ability power for you and allies. Icy Roots. Rooting a frozen enemy shoots 2 spikes and 4 chilling missiles at nearby enemies. Or Ice Mage. Gain 100% increased freeze damage. I think we want to... Do we want to be scaling our freeze damage? I probably want points in other things. So... Druid and Priest. Getting a level in either of those won't do anything. However, Priest is probably more valuable to us for the cooldown reduction and then the 350 max health. So let's get your blessings grant 50 ability power for you and your allies. On we go. Definitely want cooldown reduction. No question about that. I think the more we can use our defense, the better. Oh, we even get a Gamba machine here. Okay. It's just not accompanied by a money machine. Do we go for some stat boosts? I think we do. Well, fuck you, game. Oh my god. We go for coins. Unbelievable. Hopefully that means the next Gamba machine we see will get really lucky on. Because that luck was painful. Still one-shotting most guys here. We got almost 500. Yeah, we definitely go for mystery. Can we get the health sacrifice? Oh, it's supers. This is the room I was on about. We get loads of kills here, though. That should have bumped up our ability power a lot. It goes up to a maximum of 800, and we're at 266 at the moment. Oh, let's go for the elite perk and scrap. Why not? We're clearing rooms fast enough that the alarm level is not crazy high right now. Granted, it's still pretty damn high, but I think did I get it to just above 1,000 once? I think we did. Warrior and Mage. What is rank 10 Mage? 25% ability power, rank 8. 35 attack damage. I want to get more warrior. I want to get to rank 10 warrior. Blood axe. Killing an enemy throws a bleeding axe. I smell blood for each bleeding enemy. Grant 5% movement speed. Or close quarters. 15% increased damage to close enemies. Yeah, we want that. Absolutely. The percentage-based damage increase is going to be phenomenal for us. And we get 35 attack damage for getting rank 8 in warrior. Smuggle me this. We got pretty much nothing for you, fella. 4-leaf clover. Have some random ass crap. Great chance. Guys, I'm sorry. We're mini bossing again. Gotta be careful, cause as I say, these guys do crazy damage. Keep your fireball away from me. 6% extra crit chance. And we can finally use a bandage. No shop for us. Black coins all the way. We got money gambling in here as well. Fantastic. We absolutely want that. You know what I've just noticed? Is the, you know, we picked up a perk that makes all of our armor explode when we use defense. Is it working? I don't know if it is working, guys. Because we didn't get a load of explosions then. One more time. One more time. No, one more time. Okay. You've defeated me, gambling machine. Oh, there's a chest there. Yeah, why not? Pick that up. Black coin and attack damage. Sure. We should have over $1,000 now. Should be able to get a few perks from the next perk machine that comes up. Well, that was a load of explosions, but we didn't use defensive. Oh, I know what's hitting us. It's the bleeding daggers that enemies are throwing. Yeah, they're nasty. They're really hard to see as well. Look at them. Look at them all. Just get away from me. We still got an enemy? Who's still alive? Oh, no one's still alive. Okay. Open this chest. Can we get all good from it? Doesn't look like it. We're going for mystery. One health sack, or gamba. Neither. One day we'll get health sacrifice, I'm sure. Today's not that day, but we get more bandages. Okay. Max health. We don't need the true healing. That's a perk machine. I think using anything but our basic attack actually... There we go. Did you see that? It does actually work then, the explosions. We just must have way more than 6 shields. I think it must just be bugged out or something, not showing us the correct amount, unless the maximum it can show is 6. Okay. Is there a money machine down here? There is not. Anything else? Nope. Time to get some perks. I'm just going to spend all of my money here. What do we get? Trickster's Revenge. Gain a dash charge. Amazing. Oh, a legendary. Reinforced hits while at max armor plates gain 100% crit strike damage. Okay. Should be pretty damn good for us. Perk already owned. Alright. Perk already owned. But we got a mage level up there. 25% ability power. And warlock leveled up. It must have been a duo. Rank 6 warlock gives cursed enemies deal 25% less damage. Already own. Priest level up. Force push. Defense knocks enemies far back and burns them. And we get 20% cooldown reduction with that at rank 6 of Priest. Wildfire Root now applies burn. And Static Surge. When gaining a barrier and when it expires, 2 lightning strikes appear that shock enemies for 100 damage. Priest is now rank 8. Gives us 350 max health. And Monk is rank 6. So while Zen is active, gain 25% attack speed and 10% dodge chance. Zen, in itself, provides 10% dodge chance and 15% attack speed. I don't know if it stacks. Is it 20% dodge chance and what? 40% attack speed? Maybe. Come on, more doubles. Beautiful. Soulbond, gain 40 max health for each summoned minion. And Growl, taunting an enemy has a 50% chance to trigger Enrage. And you got to remember, while we're enraged, we get 20% extra maximum health. Druid is now rank 8. Everyone gains 20 attack damage, 50 ability power, and 50 max health. Oh, more doubles. Sweet. Last Wish. Summon minions, spawn a healing orb on death. Warlock is now rank 8. Everyone gains 85 ability power and 175 max health. Oh, I didn't even see that. My bad. I think we already had the perk. But we are rank 10 in Priest now. So everyone is healed every 3 seconds. Our last shot. No. Well, that's a pretty good room. Movement speed, attack speed, and health. Really? I think attack speed's probably our best bet here. As much as I'd like to go against a super elite, movement speed isn't massively important to us. Alright. We just want to make sure we don't get hit. We want to keep as many armor plates up as possible. We are nuking guys, though. Still, which is surprising, because, I mean, look at our alarm level. It do be going up. Final level Earthquake from 30 to 90k damage. Redonkulous. We're absolutely opening this chest. Probably won't get much from it, but still worth an open. Double perk, double cooldown reduction. Yes, please. See how we do against super elites. I'm ready for you. I think. We even have a gamba machine. So much explosions. Try and get out of the enemy explosions there. And boom. We go more Guardian? Or do we go a little bit of Assassin? I don't know what's going to give us more damage. Ooh, I tell you what, though. First of all, we'd be gambling. Let's get rank 20 in Assassin. Electric Fumes. Nearby poisoned enemies are periodically shocked for 75 damage. Dirty Trick attacks against stunned enemies, spawns a shuriken that spins around you. And the Stabbening. Special causes attack to shoot a poison dagger for 2 seconds. Let's get Electric Fumes and Dirty Trick. Then we'll get some stat boosts. 20% burn damage. 5% movement speed. And 20% bleed damage. Another perk. So far, these machines are really showing their value. It can be a little bit brutal when you get like 3 or 4 nopes in a row, as we've seen on this run. But we're still doing crazy good damage. I think we're probably at an alarm level where I don't feel comfortable doing mini-bosses anymore. Because we will probably die. That is some nuts stuff going on there. Oh yeah, are we finally going to get rank 10 in Warrior? We are. This is going to be incredible. Makes our attacks hit twice. I smell blood for each bleeding enemy, gain 5% movement speed. Hamstring, bleeding enemies are slowed by 40%. Or Furious Fishing, pulling an enemy grants Fury. Yeah, we want that. Now, Warrior is rank 10, so attacks hit twice. That's doubled our damage. Absolutely amazing. Smuggling time, which means mini-boss number 2 upcoming. We'll see the rewards. I know I literally just said we're at a high enough alarm level. I feel a little bit dangerous doing mini bosses, but I still think I will probably avoid mini bosses. Let's extract these. Equipment and an ability power. Nah, we'll go for some coins. This is beautiful. Just annihilating enemies as they spawn. We're not even really using our abilities. I think it's actually, yeah, it's definitely causing us to deal less damage if we use our abilities. Or at least the whirlwind. Got 5k max health pretty much there. Equipment and scrap. I still want crit chances pretty good. Do you know what? We'll get some crit chance. It will only be 3% crit chance, granted. And Mystery could give us a health sack room. But we have no money, so if we got Gamba, then we'd be in pretty poor shape. Oh, ludicrous. The pulling is just phenomenal when you're this strong. PERKs. We do actually have money. I didn't realize. Do you know what that means, folks? It can only mean one thing. Oh, do you know what? Let's open this chest first. Give us the good stuff. Miracle Maker, gain an extra special charge. Fantastic. Hook, special pulls 2 distant enemies. Cool. Goader, offense taunts all enemies hit. We do want it to be taunting enemies. We do stuff when we taunt. I think that's the last thing we can get, yeah. Critical treatment. Offense creates a small area on the ground that grants 10% crit chance. Once again, that is phenomenal. We're going to get stat boosts, 20% poison damage. One more. 20% bless damage. Let's go for max health. Was it special creates an area that gives us more? Or was it offense? It was offense, yeah. That's it right there. Okay. So when we're fighting the boss, we need to bear that in mind, because we can probably get some omega crits. Sorry. Mr. Butler. You came to the wrong place. boss time for loop number 2. Can we make it to loop number 3? What do we send him back? This is worth more money. We got so many bandages. Oh, shit. Extract. Time for round 2, Piggy. Alarm level 920. Will we see Rat Friend again? I think I'm gonna save my ult for when we run out of, okay, never mind. Never fucking mind. We're going psycho. Loop number 3. The alarm is rising alarmingly fast. More warrior. Yeah, sure, let's get more warrior, why not? Legendary. Ignore pain when an armor plate is destroyed, gain 20 attack damage for 5 seconds. Payback, when an armor plate is destroyed, throw 2 bleeding axes, and dash and slash. Dash grants 15% attack speed for 3 seconds. Let's get ignore pain and payback. We do destroy our armor plates, so we can guarantee those. We'll go equipment now. Maybe we get a mythic? Wouldn't that be nice? Was that dude invincible? Excuse me, why can't I hit you? Okay. That was weird. Are the enemies going to outscale us now? I think they probably will. Maybe. Maybe not. Sure, we'll go for more mage. Icy roots. Rooting a frozen enemy shoots 2 spikes and 4 chilling enemies. Sorry, chilling missiles. We don't really like offense. Offense, I suppose offense does give us crit chance, the crit chance area. Let's still do icy roots though. We're 1 off getting rank 10 druid, which gives us even more damage multipliers. More attack speed. Absolutely. Get bleeding. Enemies are starting to get tanky. Not tanky enough though. PERK or coins? I think we gotta go coins, don't we? We're still on the Gamba train. Always on the lookout for PERK machines. We are done. Crit chance. No, we gotta go mystery here because mystery could give us Gamba and also health sacrifice. Never is it? I'm picking Guardian now. Evasion, taunting an enemy grants 20% dodge chance for 5 seconds, does not stack. Living Spirit, taunting a rooted enemy grants 15% movement speed for 3 seconds and heals. Or Juggernaut, gaining an armor player has a 50% chance to grant Fury. I think we want dodge chance as we get further and further into the run. It's going to become more and more important. We go for normal here. I don't really care about glitter. And an elite will just make the rooms last longer, which means we get a higher alarm level and enemies get harder. Let's get enemies spawning immediately. It's hard to tell what's going on. You gotta love that. Well, that was the room. More Guardian. Safety first, stunning an enemy has a 25% chance to grant an armor plate. Love that. Juggernaut, granting an armor plate has a 50% chance to grant Fury. We saw this in the last options. And then Molten Armor. While having armor plates, dash shoots forward. Shoots a way forward that burns enemies. I think we want safety first. We want more ways to get more armor plates because we're scaling from our armor plates. Les, you have all of my unwanted junk. Yeah, we're not doing a mini boss. Not for attack damage. There's barely any attack damage as it is. I think is it 10? 10 attack damage? We can get 10 attack damage just by not getting hit in a room. With the utter madness that we've got going on at the moment. Let's see. Wait, hang on, I've gone on the wrong thing. It's Assassin. Oh, we've already got max stacks of it. 200 out of 200. Oh, okay. Oh well. Say no to shops. They're a scam anyway. Our pull is dragging enemies along with us when we move. Come on. We kind of want to do our offense immediately, and immediately cancel it, so we can get this crit thing on the ground. We do more warrior or assassin. Let's go more assassin. We can get more crit stuff. Eager, crit strikes with attack reduce ultimate cooldown by 0.5 seconds. I love that. Shuriken, when gaining Zen, throw 2 shurikens. Or critical blessing. While blessed, gain 50% crit strike damage. I think we got to get crit strike damage here. I think it is going to be a lot of extra damage for us. And we don't want any of those, so we're going to go mystery. Can we finally get a health sacrifice room? It's never happening, is it? We got all these bandages and nothing to do with them. Alright. At least give us some money here, game. Nope. Right. We're going to do the perk machine, but we're going to go down to 145. Purge, Blessed Attack now applies Curse. Warlock is now rank 10, so when summoning a minion, permanently gain 1% curse damage and 2 max health. Spike, stunning a rooted enemy, shoots 3 spikes at an enemy. Druid is now rank 10. While enraged, deal 25% increased damage and gain 25% movement speed. I think we can do it one more time after this. Bloodlust, attacks against bleeding enemies grant 3 attack damage. Nice. Perk already owned, sure. Let's not lose. Sick. That gives us another 2 rolls on the perk machine. Perk already owned and perk already owned, but Monk is now at rank 8. Everyone periodically grants Zen, or gains Zen even. Iron Bark when an armor plate is destroyed, root nearby enemies, and Pyro Slapper, killing a burning enemy permanently grants +1 attack damage. Do you know what? We'll even go for a stat boost. What we're gonna get? 20% bless damage. Hell yeah. Go for max health. We do not need the healing at all. Alright, dude. You may try and snipe us, but it's not going to work out for you, I don't think. Look at the alarm level go up, that is ridiculous. Need to be careful though, because there's so much, like, you literally can't see your character. You, like, we want to watch out for rooms that have the bleeding daggers when enemies die, because we won't be able to see the bleeding daggers with all of the effects going on. So that could be something that causes us a lot of pain. Super elite, vampiric and fast, we can deal with that. Double perk. What do we want though? I want to get everything to rank 10, so when we get to our perk choices, I'll have a look. Because bear in mind we've got a load of rerolls. I'm actually going to open this chest. Still want to be going fast. Ult here. I think we just did 100k damage there with that ult. Are we lagging? We very well may be. Right. Monk is the only one that's not rank 10. So let's reroll for some Monk. Really don't want to give us Monk, does it? Okay, fine. Let's get some Guardian then. Cascade, stunning an enemy has a 20% chance to throw a stunning hammer. Fragment, stunning a bleeding enemy causes a blood explosion and advantage. Special has a 25% chance to grant an armor plate. I like explosions. And I also like stunning. Double equipment. Nah, we go mystery. Will today be the day? I think we're getting super elites here. Yeah, these bozos. You think you can escape me? Think again. Right, we're coming up on mini-boss numero dos. 4,000 alarm level. This is definitely the highest alarm I think I've ever had. Look at all these bandages. Just sat here doing no. They're waiting for the day I'm not going to do the mini-boss. I do feel incredibly strong, don't get me wrong. I just want to keep this run going, if I'm honest. Try and loop as much as we can. And those snipers will probably be able to one-shot us at this alarm level. We're just doing such incredible amounts of damage that really it doesn't matter. Pulling enemies is stopping, well, specifically the snipers. It gets them out of their attack animation and stuns them a little bit. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's go for warrior. Wound defense now applies bleed. unstoppable for each armor plate, gain 5 attack damage. I feel like we have to take that. Furious, we're not really using our offense for damage, so I don't really like these. Let's get unstoppable. Black coin. You should get a lot of attack damage. I love the ludicrousness of this. It's so good. Okay, that guy wasn't dying. That worries me a little bit. Also, look at how insanely quick the alarm level is going up. Holy moly. Right. Let's quickly get this room done. At the moment, like, it is quite literally just a shit show of projectiles and chaos. Every single room. More max health? Yes, please. We should be coming up onto the boss pretty soon. These guys aren't dying. Our first enemies to take a beating. Maybe we need crit. We probably need crit. Let's get that crit going. There we go. I also apologize to anyone's ears. I'm getting blasted in my eardrums here from all of the sounds of the explosions and whatnot. What do we want to send back? Let's send some... No, what? We'll send some black coins back as well. Yeah. No mythics have dropped on this run, which is surprising considering the alarm level. Let's see how Raticus does against us. He's a big boy. With a lot of health. We're also, like, smashing. Oh, is he invincible now? Damn, that is unfortunate. Make sure he can't get any healing. I think the more enemies spawn, the more powerful we actually become. Get out of the AoEs. Killed him with an ult. Oh my god. We are looping like crazy. This is definitely the strongest run I've ever done. We're on to loop 4. Congratulations to anyone that has made it this far. We're in unknown waters here. I think I want more assassin. We need more crit stuff. Gain 10% attack speed. Take no damage in arena for 75 healing power. Or when gaining Zen, throw 2 shurikens. Let's do both of these. Monk is now rank 10, so while Zen is active, gain 25% dodge chance. We want more crit chance, absolutely. We pretty much want to have as close to 100% crit chance as possible. So we can keep going nuclear. Okay. Oh, this is incredible. Gotta love it. We'll go more warrior. Blood axe, killing an enemy, throws a bleeding axe. Roids, lose 15% movement speed, gain 30 attack damage and 100 max health. No, we want big boy, gain 5% of your max health as attack damage. Yes, please. We've got nearly 5k max health. That's a lot of extra damage. I think we go for money. This is going to be a long video, chaps. Okay, we're back to absolutely annihilating everything. You'll love to see that. More money. We're bound to get some gambling machines soon. Ah, there we go. And it's a perk machine as well. Next to a money one. Awesome. Chuffing incredible. Right. We'll do this a couple of times. And then do the perk. I think we're probably likely to get duplicate perks. But let's see. I'll pick up. Here we go. Time zone. Defense creates a small area on the ground that grants 50% cooldown recovery. Okay. Blood axe, killing an enemy, throws a bleeding axe. I would like more bleed damage, actually. Eager, crit strikes with attack, reduces ultimate cooldown by 0.5 seconds. We can spam our ult now. Winter's Wrath, when enraged, chill nearby enemies. I think that happens all of the time. Shock Palm, attackers have a 25% chance to shock for 40 damage. And Cryomancers, summon minions, have 25% chance to chill. We get Ninjutsu, when below 50% health, gain 30% dodge chance. Sweet. And Firemaster, deal 10,000 burn damage to gain 150 increased burn damage. We can do this one more time and then we can do money. Nice. I think that gives us enough money to go again. Sick. Naturalist quest, kill 75 rooted enemies and we get 125 increased root damage when we do that. Iron Will, while Zen is active, gain 15 attack damage. Let's go again. Nope. We are done. I still want to go mystery though, I think. Yeah, let's go mystery. Oh, finally. What do we want here? Cooldown reduction. Do we go for all of them? We can go for bleed, since we got a lot of bleed. At max enrage stack, attack taunts enemies hit. Fantastic, and 40% extra bleed damage. Let's go for this. Immovable while enraged and having armor plates, knock back enemies you collide with. 75% here. Yeah, sure, we'll go for it. Another legendary perk already owned. Damn it. We'll go for that. Shock damage and perk already owned. It's come too late in the game. Right. How much money do we have? We got no. I'm just gonna go perk. Oh, man, I sound like an absolute madman laughing like this, but I mean, what is this other than complete and utter madness? Assassin for more crit strike based stuff. Giant killer, 50% increased damage against bosses. I don't even need to see anything else. We are absolutely taking that. That will hopefully get us into the next loot. 3% crit chance. What's our base crit chance at the moment? 45% base crit chance. We would probably be like critting, I don't know, 100% crit chance when we've got all of our buffs active. Send them all off. I think it might be time. Which one are we going to get? I'd rather have candles. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, they hit me once. I'm dead. Oh well, we had fun. The run was getting on a bit. 153 million damage. Oh wow. We dealt 3.1 million damage in a single hit. Holy moly. 4 items extracted. That's hilarious. 16,000 coins spent. Let's see what the advanced stats are. 55 mil of that damage, of 153 million damage, was just dealt by our basic attack. Our perks dealt 63 million of that damage. And ult dealt 19 mil. God damn. We went absolutely nuts. And yeah, that is going to be it for today's video, guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.